Hello friends, my name is Tommy Beal, and I have something very super crazy useful for you to learn. Today I'm going to show you how to create titles and thumbnails for YouTube videos. If you it may seem a little simple at first, but if you master this skill, you could go on to become a big YouTuber pretty easily, as long as you're good behind a camera, or you know someone who's good behind a camera. So let me tell you a little bit about myself real quick and why the heck I'm talking to you, and then we'll just jump in how to do stuff. Okay, so this is me. This was a channel I started when I was 16. I don't do this anymore, but I got it up to a point where I figured out how to get lots of views, but I just didn't have a reason to keep doing it because it's a lot of work. Did this from 16 to 18 and I'm 20 now. Okay, so my channel was called Major General Havoc, and I just want to show you my history a little bit. Made lots of Minecraft videos. So I started off making videos that were kind of like anyone could do, but someone gave me a suggestion once. One time this one kid left a comment in one of my videos and he said, "Hey, could you make a video about Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man." I'm like, I wonder. And then it got me thinking, hey, kids like Spider-Man, and I've got a lot of kids watching my videos. I bet you other people don't just like Spider-Man. I bet you some people like Superman and Batman. What if I made a video for everyone? So I made this superhero video called Minecraft Superhero Survival, and that right now has 339,000 views. And then I made a bunch of videos, and they all got, usually like 70 of them got like 10,000 views, at least. So I figured out that, hey, people, but before I did that, I looked it up and I figured out no one was really making these type of videos very well. So I started making them, and they really popped. So I kind of predicted a trend there. And then I would mess around with other things, didn't really get too many other things to pop off. Then Minecraft added this thing called Realms, and I'm like, hey, I will bet you a lot of people will look this up. So I made a video on that, it got 77,000 views, and I made a few more off of it. And then later I saw another trend. Five Nights at Freddy's was getting pretty popular 4 years back. And so I made a video with a little bit of a play on words, and I had a pretty credible thumbnail, and that did pretty well, 6,000 views. And then anyways, I went on, and I got the hang of it, but it was just a lot of work, so I stopped doing it. Okay, and then after that, when I stopped making YouTube videos, I started studying under this guy named Jay Abraham. He's called the $21.7 billion man. And he's the highest paid marketing consultant, charges $120,000 a day to work with him. And he's just got a ridiculous amount of material out there, and I was studying through it all. Okay? And then after that, I studied under this guy named John Carlton, and I'm still studying under him, and he's really, really good at using words to make people a lot of money. Okay? So that's a little bit about me. Okay? So now I'm going to show you a process that I created for Silicon Valley successes that I think is pretty solid. And if you get this, I think you could make it even better. Okay? So the first step is we want to create titles and thumbnails on paper. Okay? So what I do is I'll take a Silicon Valley successes video. Let's close that right there. Like this one, for example. I titled this one, How to Know if your startup can go viral, and the thumbnail says, can your startup go viral? The thumbnail is, notice it's easy to read, and it re-emphasizes the message. Now, I thought this is probably the most valuable thing in this clip. So what I did is I listened through every one of these clips, and I pulled out everything that I think someone listening would want to hear. And Sean had a full episode for this, and then these ones were highlights. So the full episode was 28 minutes, and the highlights were like 1 to 3 minutes each. So the full episode, what I did is I just went through the entire full episode, and I would listen and pause and listen and pause, and I found about 40 things. I wrote them all down that could be really useful for someone to hear. And then I chose my top 3 ones, and then I narrowed down to my top number 1, and this is what I came up with. Silicon Valley Insider reveals all his startup marketing secrets. And I just tweaked it a little bit, and then I created a thumbnail that goes well with it. So he looks kind of intriguing there, and the thumbnail matches and kind of re-emphasizes what the words are saying here. Okay? So that's what I did, and then when I went to the highlights, I would just look back at my notes and say, hey, around when this highlight happened, what did I write down? What did I think was valuable? And then I would write down the most valuable thing, and then put it in the title, because people watch videos. So I'll show you why in just a second. Okay? Actually, I'll just show you my research just to give you a little bit of context, real important, okay? Real quick, okay? So it's important to try to get a feel for what people want to see, and you can do that by reading comment sections on similar videos and talking to people who watch videos or would watch the videos, okay? And I did that, and I found out that people either want to be entertained with YouTube videos or they want to have a problem solved. So they're like, I need help with this, and I'll just look it up on YouTube, okay? And I found this out by talking with people, and from research, I found out that we can't entertain people. Our just videos aren't entertainment, so we need to focus on solving problems people have and are looking up on YouTube, okay? And then also, startup videos are 2 times more popular than Silicon Valley videos. I did that by research here. And then if you make a Silicon Valley video, it must answer a question people have, and you'll notice every one of these top videos is gripping. So if you look up, it's very gripping, meaning like when you watch them, they hold your attention really well. Anyways, okay, so from researching the top 50 results for startups and the top 50 results for Silicon Valley, and I cut out everything that was like a viral video, or for startups, there's a lot of videos on startup engines, like someone's car starting up, like, you probably don't want to see that. So that's not a good thing to compare, but I took all those out, and look at these titles, okay? 10 steps business startup success formula, and there's some words in Indian. That's so simple. Startup success formula. That's number 1. That had 3 million views. Or how intensive the startup. That was like a comedy one. Or funding for your startup. Private equity, venture capital, angel investors. So you notice these titles are very simple. Sometimes they use big text. Sometimes they use little things. But you'll notice something. Each one of these titles, they give you something. So SEO for startups in under 10 minutes. Oh, I need help with SEO for my startup. Okay, I'll click that. Or top 10, no, that's just an entertainment video. Let's not look at that one. Startup Lab Workshop, how Google sets OKRs. Oh, that's interesting. If I want to set OKRs, I wonder how Google does it. So they're all things that our audience wants to hear. And also, I did some research in the comment sections of similar videos, and I found out these are actually real questions people are asking about Silicon Valley. 1, is there any website where I can see companies which have been developed in Silicon Valley? 2, do you think this immersion is worth it? Or what things happen in Silicon Valley? Can you please sponsor me? Can you visit Silicon Valley without an appointment? They're super basic questions. Or questions I found about startups. Can you please make a video about your daily work routine? How do I find angel investors? Do you need a patent for your idea before you even start all this pursuing? You'll notice these are not complex. They're very basic. And the top videos are all very basic, even when it comes to startups. Welcome to Silicon Valley. There's 1.7 million views. Or making rent in Silicon Valley. That's super simple. So you'll notice some titles are super short and some are super long. You just make the title as long as it needs to be to communicate that message, okay? People will read it if it's good. Like, look how freaking long this is, but that's got millions of views, okay? And just to show you what these videos look like real quick, these are, let's ignore this one because this is an ad. But if we go to startups, now you notice there's lots of, this is the first one about startups. 3 million views. Notice the thumbnail just re-emphasizes what the title says. Nothing fancy, it just says the words there. Let's skip to another one. Okay, single biggest reason why startups succeed. Bill Gross. Now he's a famous guy, he's got a Wikipedia page, so there's a picture of him. So it gives it credibility. So you either with the thumbnail you want to give yourself more credibility or just re-emphasize a message like that, okay? You'll notice if you see a big viral YouTuber like this, he puts out crazy titles and then he backs it up with a thumbnail. Like, I put 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard. And there's a picture of him with looks like 100 million Orbeez. So you can use thumbnails in 2 ways. One, if you just super simply just re-communicate what the title's saying, or give yourself more credibility like Mr. Beast does here, okay? All right, now I'm going to show you a super simple little way to create thumbnails, okay, that look great. And I'm going to just show you the way I do it. And if you find a better way to do it, go do it, man. You can make stuff happen. You can make cool stuff happen. This is basically the format I'm going for. It shows the person there, it re-emphasizes the message. Sometimes using a little bit different words, sometimes using the exact same words, okay? So how I did this is really simple, okay? So I go to gimp.org, GIMP.org, download it, okay? You're going to get this program that looks like this. It's basically like a free Photoshop. And donate to them once you make more money later on in life. Okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to start a video, and we're going to find a compelling moment. I'm going to just grab any moment. Let's grab a close-up of him. Let's see if there's a close-up. of this marketing expert guy. Okay, here we go. Here's a close-up. Okay, so, and then I'm going to take a screenshot. So I'm going to let my mouse go away, fade away. Boom, I got a screenshot. I'm going to close it, go into GIMP, Control V, boom, it's pasted. Now, real quickly, I'm going to want to duplicate this layer. I think if I just paste it one more time, did that work? I forget how to do it, but you're going to want to look it up. Well, you know what? Come on, I can do it. Layer. There should be a duplicate. I used it earlier. Okay, I forget. But basically, I'll show you what I did in Photoshop, and you can figure out how to do it in GIMP. But basically, what you're going to want to do is duplicate the layer here, so that way you can make a copy of it. So look, I made a copy of the layer, and then I can move it around, and I can move him to the side, so that way I can fit more text over here. So that's what you're going to want to do. And then you're going to just put some big, bold text right there. And I've found that Franklin Gothic Heavy works really nice. So we're going to put Franklin Gothic Heavy. I already got it selected. What was the title for this one? How to know if your startup can go viral. Okay. Let's just put it in there. Oop. Okay, and then I'm going to make it white because I want to contrast it. Okay, and then how to know if your startup can go viral. Now, this is obviously not big enough. We're going to have to make it way bigger. As big as we can. Oops, no, I need the move tool. Where is that thing? Okay, here it is. Okay, no, not that one. Move this one. Ah! Okay, I'm kind of new to GIMP, but you're going to want to watch some instructional videos. Basically, I did it in Photoshop, but you can make it happen in GIMP, okay? As you see, we're almost done with it. But basically, you'll save the picture as a JPEG, and you want the dimensions to be usually 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720, because that's the normal size of a screen. And then what you do is you're going to, once you have that ready and you have the title ready, because remember, you're going to want to create the title and the thumbnail. I don't know if I said this earlier. Why am I saying remember? But basically, you're going to want to create the title and the thumbnail before you go in and edit it. So like, it took me like 2-3 hours to get the title for this one. And then it took me another few hours to figure it out. So if a video is 30 minutes, don't take as much time as it needs. And the more titles you write, the better, because you're going to be closer to a winner. Okay, so you're going to save your title, your JPEG image, and then you're going to want to go to, do I have something pulled up? No, I don't. Okay, then you're going to want to go to YouTube real quick. Sean will make sure to give you permission. Haha, you can see what I'm watching here. Okay, so you're going to want to go to the channel, and then you're going to want to click Customize Channel right here. And then you're going to want to click Video Manager. And come on now, baby. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click a video here. You're gonna click the little edit. Ooh, no, not that one. You're just gonna click it here. Click it. Go. Okay, and then this is where you can change the thumbnail and you can change the title, and all that good stuff. And once you have it up, then you should be good. So I just sped through a bunch of information. I'm going to make sure it's written down so you can review it for yourself. But ideally, you just want your thumbnails to communicate something that people want to click. And to do that, you need to make it kind of simple. Like, can your startup go viral? That might be a good one. We'll have to see. And then also another thing is when you get a good thumbnail, or a good thumbnail and title, that is what can make a video go viral. Or get lots of views. And just so you know, it usually takes time for something to go viral or get lots of views. Like, usually it takes like a month or two before you'll even know, ooh, this video is doing better than other ones. But anyways, this is going to take some practice. You're going to have to pay attention to what's going on YouTube and what videos get lots of views, because once you get the hang of this, you've got a really, really powerful skill set that's going to be super, super useful. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up, and I hope that you have great success with this. All right, bye-bye.